Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Kedar, aka KD Oliver or KD Smooth, and today we're checking out this absolute beast right here. This is a gear that I've been wanting for so long, but I know I'm late to the game. It ain't the newest gear, but hey, better late than never, I guess. So welcome back. If y'all are new to this channel, we talk about everything music related, bass tutorial, things that will enhance your bass playing to the next level. We do demo reviews, gear reviews, covers, original music. We do unboxing, vlogs, we do all of that. So today I'm pretty excited about this gear that I have right here, and that is the KICKIN MB Fusion 800. So hear me out. This thing is a beast. It's like the GOAT of all bass amps. I mean, KICKIN never disappoints. I absolutely love this thing. I've been waiting for it for so long. I first fell in love with it at church because we have one at church that I play on, and I mean, I fell in love with it there. That's what made me want to get it. Let me just show y'all some things that you need to know about this amplifier. We're gonna do some playing so y'all can hear, roughly hear how it sounds. It's probably not gonna do it justice on whatever you're watching, so you wanna wear headphones so you can have a better view of it. I'll be honest with y'all, as soon as I got it in the mail, I was too excited to even do an unboxing. Like, I opened it, set it up, and then went straight to playing. I recorded myself playing, but I was too excited. I didn't realize that I didn't have a shirt on, so y'all not gonna see that footage. But don't worry, you're gonna hear me play. I mean, holiness is right. So real quick, if you've been around the bass world for any length of time, then you already know that KICKIN has built a reputation for punchy, articulate bass tone, and the MB Fusion 800 takes that classic GK sound and combines it with tube warmth and modern lightweight portability. So the MB Fusion 800 is a 800 watts bass head that combines a 3 12A x7 tube preamp section with a lightweight Class D power amp. It delivers 800 watts at 4 ohms and weighs only about 5.5 pounds. Now for a bass amp with this much power, it's surprisingly compact and can easily fit inside of a gig bag. I also have a 410 amplifier or a 410 cabinet, and that sounds like a beast on its own. Now real quickly, if you're interested, you can find a good model for about $500 to $650. I consider that a very good deal. At $700 to $800 is still reasonable if it's exceptionally clean, and if it comes with a rack ears, foot switch, case, that's above like $900. I would start looking at the newer Fusion 800 instead, and that is roughly about $1,300 used, and no, I'm sorry, $1,300 new, and the used one is about $1,039, somewhere around that range. Anyway, I want to go through some of the controls with y'all just to get that out the way. If you've ever owned a KICKIN amp or head, it's pretty much the same type of setup, but for those who never owned it before, I just want to go through it so you guys can know how everything works. Alright, so going from left to right, you have your input where you plug your bass into the amp. Works with both active and passive basses. Next you have your 10 dB path switch. Use this if your bass has a very high output. Many active basses do. It reduces the incoming signal by 10 dB to prevent clipping and distortion at the input stage. The ring around the switch acts as a clip indicator. Next to that you have your mute switch silences the amp output for tuning, changing basses, or taking a break without unplugging. You have your gain A, push A, your primary preamp gain control. This is usually your clean channel. The harder you drive it, the more preamp character you get. Pressing it activates channel A. Gain B or push B, a second gain channel that can be set differently from gain A. Great for solo boost, extra grit, more tube drive, a completely different volume level. You can switch between gain A and gain B with the front panel or foot switch. Next you get your contour. This is the famous GK smile curve. Turn it clockwise and it emits decrease. Bass increases and treble increases. This gives a modern scoop sound. You got the push functions. The white light equals 500 Hz counter center and blue light equals 800 Hz or Hz hertz. But counter center, the tube center scoop different mid frequencies. Next we have the treble, which controls the high frequency and adds brightness attack and string noise. The push function presence adds extra top and sparkle around 10 kilohertz for more clarity and air. Great for slap bassing or chord playing. You have the high mid control, 1 kilohertz area. This is where fingerstyle articulation, note definition, punch, mix cutting presence. Live, if your bass disappears in the mix, try boosting this. I'm going pretty fast because I want to get to playing. Next you have the low mid, which controls the 250 hertz area. This affects thickness, warmth, body, low, mid punch. Too much can get muddy and too little can sound thin. Next you have the bass, of course, controls the low frequencies, adds or removes low end and thump. Push functions deep, adds extra sub bass around 30 hertz. Particularly used for 5-string basses and in modern gospel tone with a lot of low end extensions. Next we have the level B. Only works when gain B is selected. Think of it as the volume control for channel B. It lets you decide how much louder or quieter gain B is compared to gain A. Next you have the master volume push limiter. It controls the overall volume of the amp. The push functions limiter. Blue equals limiter on and white equals limiter off. The limiter helps the amp clipping when you're playing loud. Most GK users use it when you're doing church gigs or general live use. And lastly, we have the power button. Turns the amp on and off. Alright, so really quick, I'm going to flip it around and go through the back because honestly, I don't want to talk to y'all no more. I just want to go straight to playing. I love y'all, but I'm too excited. You know what? Honestly, never mind. Let's just get straight to playing. Look, here's the back. Screenshot it and then look it up or something. Let's get right to play. Now, obviously, I would recommend you wearing some headphones to get a decent sound. You're not going to get the full character of it or of the amp or the cabinet together, but you can get an idea of what it's going to sound like direct. So, let's play. Alright y'all, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video on the MB Fusion 800. I know it's not the newest model by Gillian Kruger. It's been out for a while, but I love this so much that I had to get it, and I wanted to share with y'all. For those who are interested in, checking out Gillian Kruger gears and stuff like that, I would highly recommend it. I am a Gillian Kruger guy. Fell in love with it, and I'm not upset with it. But if you are introduced in the newest model, the MB Fusion 800S, that's going for about $1,200 or like $1,039, maybe a little bit more expensive around there. But I would still highly recommend it. I have played the newest model. I have friends that have it. I played around with it at like Guitar Center and stuff. So, I would highly recommend it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna play some more because I'm having too much fun. But if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends or anyone who you think would like this kind of content. Hit me up on my social medias. Follow me there on my Instagram at KDSmooth112_. You get behind the scenes of my lifestyle, and my TikTok at the name's KD Smooth, where I go live and just hang out with y'all. Alright, so I'll catch you on the next video, and until next time, y'all please be good to each other, because the Lord knows y'all have been good to me. Alright, love y'all, peace, and God bless you all.